Hello, my name is Dudley and welcome back for another episode of Neutrality as Finland. In previous episode we paid off the Greek loans and we're hoping to get them into our market. We are getting more and more leverage and the Russian leverage is getting smaller. Now the projections are right, so it might actually not be enough. I don't suppose we had embassy there yet. No, we do. I could guarantee the independence. I could even get alliance with them actually. You know what, sure, we'll get the alliance. They're more than willing to take that. We could ask for an obligation, I suppose. Which I guess, I don't know if that's going to give us enough leverage. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's going to get us to over 200. So we might get Greece into the neutral league. And hopefully also, Carter. So we are still slowly increasing our leverage. Actually, we might... Ooh. Okay, yeah, we might become the biggest one in there. Eventually, it's going to take quite a while. Also, improve relations with Siam. How's the leverage distribution in there? Not very good. We're nowhere near becoming the leading one there. But we did also get the artificial silk last episode. We hit 200 million GDP. So that is pretty good. The population is still steadily increasing, although it hasn't been growing as quickly anymore because we're not getting the constant 3 migration waves in all these 3 states here. Also getting a lot of railways in Oulu, which is hopefully helping the situation. And the population is definitely increasing in there. There's a bit of pollution. Actually, how bad is the pollution impact? Oh, yeah, it's 100% pollution impact. Well, I suppose we won't get it for any worse than that. Oh, right. And it's 90 million GDP just on our capital. It's 44% of our total economy is right there. I mean, sure, standard of living in there is pretty high, though, 26. Some of the other states that aren't quite as lucky. Do we actually have any more journal entries in here? The Egalitarian Society, of course. Freedom trade. Ooh, is there actually... No, there's no support for free trade right now. Ooh, even... Wow. The industrialists would hate the free trade. That feels dirty. Very, very dirty, in fact. Wait, what's that revolution in Egypt? Religious revolt. Oh, we just got the capital in Crete, so I'm gonna guess the revolt's in Eritrea. Fair enough, I suppose. What do the Greeks actually have in here? They got some farmlands. Oh, Kazakh migration to a capital. I think that's the second one. Then there's sulfur, lead mines. Oh, that could actually be very handy if we can get them into our market. We'd probably be building up those very, very rapidly. Okay, I'm hoping that we can invite them into the faction before everything's over. And we've still got about 6.5 years. Or thereabouts before the time runs out. So we might still be able to hit the 250 million GDP. Should be quite nice. I don't think we'll be hitting the 90% literary rate though. But, you know, that's part of the reason, because, or partially because we've just had such a massive increase in population. Now, one thing that we could potentially do to assist with that, or could have done, is maybe go for the private schools. Because at this levels of education, or the wealth rather, it probably would be higher education access overall, like a 2.5% per level, or 2.5% education access per wealth. So, I believe that's basically the standard of living. So, that would still be, on average, nearly 100%, which is more than what we get from the public schools. So that would probably help at least a little bit. Oh, Russia sides with Egypt. Alright then. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oh, what's this then? France is helping Perak. Clear neutrality. Clear neutrality. We're going a bit more pacifist over here. Although I think the next playthrough that we're going to do in Biggie 3, which we are going to do another one right after this, just to sort of weather decide until EU5 is available. Then we're going to definitely dive into that once we have the ability to do so. Well, there's the railways being built, more electric industry, steel mills, construction sectors. Well, those will be starting soon enough. And after that, we don't actually have a whole lot queued up. I'm going to go and build a few more of those automotive industries in Oulu. Get that to 5. There we go. So that's going to provide a lot more planes as well, which seem to be somewhat sought after. But we're still a leading producer in at least a few things. Tanks, airplanes, telephones, radios, and engines. Number 2 in automobiles and wood, and number 3 in paper. So in paper, we should be pretty good. Unintended. Right, the radicals are down to 1200 now. I wonder if we can get that down to 0. It's probably unlikely, let's be honest. There's always going to be at least some radicals. It's just, it might not be very high portion. Oh! Orion mass immigration from Patna to West Karelia. So we're going to have even more pops in here. But yeah, the pops have been increasing quite a bit. And did we did just have another... Oh, we need tax capacity over here. Oh. Hello. Get another 5 government administration buildings in Corpia then. I do wonder actually if we have any other areas where we have lack of taxation. Oh, West Karelia as well has the same problem. Not as much necessarily, but yeah, we'll build some more government administration in there. That should already help quite a bit. Now, the electric industries are in Ostrobothnia. Those are going to be done in due time. Now, there's going to be more steel mills and then quite a few construction sectors. Should get us to probably 11, nearly 1200 construction total. Which of course is also going to have a nice impact on the GDP overall. We are number 9 already, so we've overtaken Spain. But then catching up with Canada is going to be probably beyond our reach. I mean, Canada has kind of stalled in their GDP. They're probably not getting enough of a population growth and all that, so they're running into the usual point where you just don't have the population to work any more factories, so increasing the GDP gets really difficult after that. Oh, and Britain has reached 1 billion. Well, has to be expected, quite frankly. We're getting some more... Actually, what's the private sector doing? Automotive industries? Building food industry in Greece? Furniture in Scandinavian vassals or subjects? A whole lot of iron mines and steel mills. Well, I suppose that's fair. That's fair. I mean, we do need we do have a lot of iron mines in... Oh, wow, yeah. Ooh, they seem to be trying to drop the level in there, I guess. Or they might be tempted to drop. Downsizing. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, the productivity is still pretty decent. Although they're losing money right now. But yeah, overall, there's still so many being built. They might be running into slight issues in there, but that's also going to increase the... Yeah, actually, we don't have that much of a shortage of iron anymore. Steel, on the other hand... Oh, and we do need a bit more infrastructure down here. Yeah, we do need a bit more infrastructure in Ostrobothnia. Let's go and get another 2 railways there. Could maybe get another port there as well, just in case. Because the ports do produce more merchant marine, which will actually be quite handy. We do have actually a decent bit of extra in the markets, and the world market is also... Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of extras in there. Alright then, so it may not be actually that useful for us currently, but how much do we have trade centers now? 224 in our capital. There's also, of course, 71 in Ostrobothnia. There is... none in Oulu, 130 in Kuopio, and I guess none in West Karelia. We'll get a few in there. Because more trade that we can get some cheaper stuff from elsewhere, the better it's going to be for us. Or the more we can export our stuff elsewhere, the more profit we can make. So I think it's all good. Looks like the government sector, yeah, the construction sectors are almost done. We'll be getting a few more steel mills, and then the automotive industries, and then the government administration. And some more railways and the trade centre. So we've got a bit of stuff queued up. We've only got 5 months, or well, around 6 months, I guess, of construction queue still. Slowly approaching the 75% literary rate, but yeah, it's not going to be growing all that quickly. Bit of a shame. Oh, actually, I could probably... Mauritania, could I give you a knowledge sharing? It's going to reduce the tax spread for us. You know what? Nah. That'll be fine. Got plenty of leverage in there, at least. Nish Congo also got a lot of leverage. Now, actually, let's have a look at the leverage. So, Siam, no, we're not really getting a whole lot in there. Greece, we got already 165, and still counting. So that's pretty decent. Oh, and Carter, we're slowly getting higher and higher on the list there. I don't know if we'll have enough to actually invite them in. But at least we're getting slightly closer in there. And then what about in South America? New Granada, we got a little bit of... Oh, actually, I think someone else got a bit more than we do. Who's the leading one there? British Empire. Ah, well, should have guessed. British Empire is also the leading one in Venezuela. Which I don't... Well, let's start improving relations in there at least. Now, let's keep the time rolling, because we still got another 5 years and a bit to go through. Actually, about 6 years still to go through before we run out of time. I kind of do want to complete this playthrough in the next few episodes, because I'm pretty sure that by the time this has aired, there's already been a new update for Vicky 3. But of course, I'm recording this before that has gone live, so... Ooh, there we go. Less than 1,000 radicals. Yeah, it's still going down. I don't think we'll be able to reach 0, but we'll be getting very darn close to it, I reckon. Right, how's the Kola Peninsula looking like? They're building... Oh, wow, they've got 36 iron mines in here. I'm going to guess that there's going to be a whole lot of immigration coming down this way. Also, we might need to get another railway or two in there, just to be on the safe side. Wait, what? Britain took Natal? Oh, yeah, they did take some stuff from the Cape Colony. Okay. What does Natal have, actually? A lot of coal mines. A lot of industries as well. Or decent bit of industries. Not necessarily very high level industries, most of the stuff, but there's decent bit of things nonetheless. Getting some more electric industries. Excellent. That's probably built by the private sector, I presume, because I'm pretty sure that I'm not building any right now, no. Hey, there we go, there's the mechanized farming. So we need to figure out something else to research then. We could go for to help with the behaviorism. Because that's going to be alright. It's going to reduce the bureaucracy cost multiplier even further, and then production... We'll see what's that spreading in here, and we'll queue that one up next. Also, are we at our max innovation? Oh yeah, we are. Oh, well, we've got 175 total that we would have, so even if we increase the literary rate a lot, it won't necessarily go over the limit anytime soon. Well, I suppose that's fair. So, it's flash freezing that's spreading. Yeah, I suppose we can help there. Just gonna focus on the ones that are spreading so we can get at least a few more texts completed. I won't get all of them, but at least we can get a few. That's a lot of automotive industries. Some government administrations are already being completed as well. Actually, most of them are. That probably is improving their taxes. We've still got a decent amount of gold reserves. Another 27 million, although we are spending a lot of money right now for construction. Plus, I suppose the diplomatic pacts are costing us a pretty penny. Mauritania is getting a little bit... We're funding the lobbies in Italy, which is also not helping necessarily. I could actually perhaps go ahead and... How's the leverage? We still got basically no leverage. Okay. In that case, we're going to stop funding the lobbies there. We're going to start funding the lobbies in Greece instead. It's a lot cheaper, and it might get us to invite them faster. Actually, have a look. So the leverage is... Oh, yeah, it's almost there. I don't know if they will actually accept it, though. Oh, yeah, they will. Just not the leverage yet. Oh, there we go. The cohesion might go down slightly. But I will do this. And there we go. So now we are... But, well, we will have another nation join in. There we go. So that embassy is no more... Oh, now it's 7 years. There we go. And we've got our minor power in, so that helps. Of course, it's still not quick enough to actually get anything out of this directly, but we are no longer the number 11. We have overtaken Japan's power block. Oh, no, we've actually taken... Oh, overtaken the Dutch. Okay. And Steadfast Union, how far is that? So they've got a prestige of 2200. Oh, we're not far from that, actually. Huh. Of course, the GDP-wise, we are much, much higher in the listing. Well, not necessarily much higher, but a little bit higher. Oh, wow. British Empire's got a total 2 billion. I suppose it is Canada, Australia, Korea, and a lot of other nations in there. So, while Britain's got half of it, it's not all of it. I actually wonder, so now that Greeks are in here, we could probably go ahead and fund some sulfur mines, just in case. Maybe a couple of lead mines as well. Because I suspect that we will be needing a bit more... I mean, actually, let's have a look. Oh yeah, there's demand for sulfur for sure. We're importing a whole lot, so if we could produce that more locally in our market, let's say in Greece, for example, that would be handy. There's also room for iron mines in here. They're building a motor industry, actually. I don't know if this is built by us or someone else. But nonetheless, it will be fine eventually. I think it did say that it's built by the population. Oh, that's so many steel mills being built in East Karelia. Okay, how many are we getting? Oh yeah, it's going to go up to 20. Well, that's going to be a lot of workplaces available in here. And now the iron demand has gone up drastically. We do need still a whole lot of cars. Although I suppose, technically speaking, from the... Yes, we're selling most of the cars that we produce right now. Right. Yeah, so we need to increase the production. We did get the automotive industries over here in Oulu. That is going to increase the production already. And also get some more plane production as well. So it'll be fine in the long run. It's just right now it's still a little bit lacking. So I don't suppose this leverage with Siam is not probably going to go up all that quickly. I mean, we are almost maxed out with the relations. We could start funding lobbies in there. Because that does increase the leverage generation a bit further. I don't know if it's going to be getting us very far though. Actually going down right now. Oh, never mind. No, it might actually start turning around. But yeah, they've got a whole lot of leverage on their own. I don't suppose they would be willing to take a embassy. No, not even nearly. I mean, maybe if we give a whole lot of things for them, then maybe, just maybe, but most likely not. Oh, leverage in Corsica is... Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot. There we go, 220 million GDP. Still got about 5.5 years. A bit more than that, actually, but that's the scale that we're talking about, so we might still be able to hit the 250 million at least. Ah, we are actually running out of things to build. We could, of course, just let the private sector do the construction work for a little while. Is there anything else that we need desperately? Not necessarily. Maybe we'll get some more automotive industries and motor industries in our capital, because that's just what we do. They are still complaining about the lack of construction, though. Okay, but sure. Guess we'll get more. Some in West Karelia. Another 20 construction sectors. If that's not going to be enough, then I'm going to be surprised. Oh, well, there we go. There's the stormtroopers. So I believe we won't be able to get any more tech spread in military, because we've kind of hit the limit there. But I suppose society, there's the behavioralism. That's going to be done in a few weeks. Well, 2 months or so. Maybe 3. Flash freezing after that is hopefully going to get done quickly. We might get like 1, maybe 2 techs after that. I don't know. Ooh, Malayan mass immigration to our capital. Well, I mean, we only got 10 million pops in there. Clearly there's room for more. But yeah, we do already have 23 million pops, so we did start with like 1 million or so. I think, or maybe it was a bit more than that, but like it wasn't a huge population that we started with. And it didn't grow very quickly initially either. But it did start growing, especially after we got the independence and all that. It started growing quite nicely. I suppose there was the colonies in Africa that also increased it slightly, but of course the colonies were initially very, very slow at growth. Yeah, so we're helping the Greeks get a little bit of a industry going, or start getting some more productions in there. We've got the sulfur mines now. I suspect that the market price, yeah, there's a decent demand in the market. May not be a huge amount, but I'm sure that that's still good. Oh, they don't even produce it at full speed yet. Because if they don't have the coal and all that, well, they've actually got a lot of unemployment in right now. Oh, well, that is actually a whole lot of unemployment. Some of the industries might not be profitable right now because they're competing against our industries, but it'll be... Oh, wow, 38 textile mills being built? Okay, then. That's a bit excessive. 40? Right. I don't know if it's us building that or someone else. No, there's at least a few of them are built by us, but definitely not all of them. Oh, behaviorism unlocked. There we go. Bureaucracy cost goes down, so we have even higher construction efficiency. Thanks to the bureaucracy overflow. Ooh, antibiotics is pretty... I mean, that is a pretty good tech as well. Max health system, institution investment, and disease outbreak goes down. Although health system, we are... Oh no, not maxed out yet, so yeah, that could be handy. Hey, and we hit 75% literary rate again. We did peak at like 86% once upon a time, but then we had so much immigration coming in that we just couldn't keep up. Oh, Kola Peninsula is still having some infrastructure issues. We're building a lot of railways in there. Also, how's the situation at Oulu in terms of railways? Oh, there's plenty of infrastructure available still. How's the automotive industry? I mean, it's still trying to hire. Oh, that's motor industry, right? Automotive industry. They're also trying to hire a bit more. It's only going to take a while before it's perhaps reaching its full potential. Let's make sure to get some hardwood production locally in here, so for the planes, we'll have some local production for it. Oh, Siam's getting... Oh dear. So Siam might not exist after this war. Actually, no. Oh, yeah, no, I don't think they... So let's see, Bangkok, Siamese Laos, which... That's Siamese Malaya, Cambodia. So that one. So these three states are the ones that they're going after, plus transferring Champasak as a... Okay. They'll be, if they are alive still after that, they might have Siamese Malaya and Siamese Cambodia, but that's about it. Well, there goes the plans of getting them into the faction. Now, Carter. How's Geology Train? We've got leverage in there, and it's still growing. I don't know if it's going to be growing enough, but it is growing at least. So we might be able to invite them in. Ooh, Mongol mass immigration to West Karelia. It's not the first set of Mongols that we're getting, admittedly, but, you know, at least they're not coming, you know, on horseback and trying to raid everything, so I think, ooh. Oh, way against Britain? I don't think we're quite prepared for that level of violence, quite frankly, so I'm going to have to decline that and declare neutrality before I get pulled into anything too stupid. Right, so there's a whole lot of automotive industries in our capital being built right now. Also, some motor industries in the construction sectors, and that's about it. So after that, perhaps we should get some more steel mills, maybe? Or we could just keep on building some more iron mines, I guess. Get some more in there. I mean, the population in Kola Peninsula is already... Well, it's about 1/3 of a million. And it is probably increasing quite a bit. Oh yeah, it's increasing drastically. Each man kills the things he loves. Infamous dandy playwright, Oscar Equist, though a politician from the intelligentsia, has been sentenced to 2 years of hard labor on a charge of homosexuality. If he doesn't receive a pardon, he may well have sentenced the others in Finland along with him. I'd say we're gonna go with the it's barbaric for this to be criminal acts at all. Most of us we're going for the egalitarian society stuff. It might not have much of an impact overall, but you know, it's not like we got a whole lot of radicals from that either. So I'm not overly concerned. Well, there's a whole lot of synthetic plants now being built in our nation as well. So that's going to be providing us with even more silk. Which, admittedly, we already produce a lot. Are we actually... We're not a significant producer of silk yet. How much do we actually produce? 1,400? Or about 1,500? And, yeah, it's less than half of what Spain produces, for example. Did we get the trade centers in here? We did. Are they profitable? I mean, not necessarily hugely. But they exist. I suppose that's something. They're importing a lot of coal, which I suppose is probably produced or used locally for this stuff, so that's actually not too bad. It does offer some decent jobs as well, so it's all good. Right, so Congo can't expand any further. Actually, yeah, no, not really. Unless they start going into Gabon, which I doubt they will. Well, they've reached the max size that they will have. Unless we go for like a war against Portugal or something, which is probably unlikely. But we have a bit of... Oh. Yeah, we got some leverage over Portuguese Congo, but that's not really going to make much of a difference. Oh, in Carter we got 127 leverage already. Of course, that's not enough yet. They might be willing to join us once we do have the ability to invite them in. But right now, it's still going to take a while. Oh, so we're above the Steadfast Union right now. Okay, so the rankings over here keep on changing. Well, Japan's got a decent bit of prestige. 2,300, they got 2,400. Okay, so I suppose the GDP increasing and all that. We could, of course, increase the army size even further. That reminds me, we should upgrade the artillery at least. I don't suppose we can upgrade the artillery into tanks. No. Too different. And the lancers can't be upgraded either. I mean, what we could do, of course, is remove the lancers and then build some more tanks. Quickly go ahead and prioritize these, because they won't take all that long at all. And that way what we can do is we can just basically increase our prestige a bit further. I mean, it's going to take a few months at least to hire everyone back, but and all train the new soldiers, but that's alright. That should also increase the prestige that we have. And we've got 1,900 right now. Actually, we're getting more on leading producer now, so we are... Oh! They're going to hire a producer on luxury furniture. Of course, engines, radios, telephones, planes, and tanks were the leading one. Oh, and Calumet mass immigration from Russia to Scorpio. How much do we have? Yeah, we've got 4 million pops in there already. We've got 24 million total. Of course, majority of that is, or biggest portion of that is in our capital state. There we go, 230 million GDP. That's not too shabby. What's this? Travancore is having a revolt. Yeah, I'm just going to declare neutrality. Getting more automotive industries. Let's close the lobbies over there, first of all. We do still need a lot of engines, although we are producing like 25, almost 26,000 then. And we're selling a whole lot of that, so I suppose the actual demand isn't that bad. But we could always have some more. Is the infrastructure levels... Oh yeah, we are having some infrastructure levels in our capital. Alright then, let's get some more railways. Although right now, they're not fully hired. Oh, well that would do it, I suppose. I wonder, actually... I've got so many urban centres in here. If we go for the public motor carriages, that would reduce the amount of engines needed, increase the amount of transportation, and also reduce the amount of labour needed. By quite a bit, actually. Sure. Get some transportation in the British employees. We'll take a small hit on the Kikuyu and Famous Cafe. Sure, we'll get more political strength for the trade unions. I suppose, why not? But yeah, we may have increased the demand for automobiles by quite a bit now. We're still the number 2 producer in the world. We are catching up with Britain, though. We're already at 8,000 a week. Britain's still at 13. And we are, of course, increasing it even further and further. Although I do wonder, actually. So in our capital, it's... Oh, I'm almost going to have 90 levels there already. Whichever way forward. With the attitudes of the armed forces towards Russia growing more apathetic, the leadership has begun to discuss reassessing the group's support for the anti-Russian association. Yeah, I suppose you can leave that. We've had okay peace with the Russians, I suppose. So I'm not too worried about that right now. Right, so we might want to get some more automobile production somewhere. Oh yeah, we've got automotive industries in here. I don't think we need this much tanks though, do we? No. We've got some tank production in Scorpio already. We can have this and just produce more cars. Oh, Confederates diplomatic play against Mexico. What's this about then? So Mexico, return Texas. That's the war goal. And then enforce investment rights in Costa Rica. Revoke claims in Texas. Enforce trade privileges on Canada. Right, so yeah, the Mexicans want to conquer a lot of stuff from the Confederates. Well, return Texas and then conquer Oklahoma and South Carolina. South Carolina, though, that's... Oh, Brazil sides with Mexico. Pro-Bolivia sides with Mexico. Oh, it's escalating. We're not on either side. Neither side is willing to give us anything that would actually benefit us either. Plus, we already have 50 battalions anyway, so our army is small, but fairly high quality. Ooh, tank prices starting to be expensive. I suppose that means that the automotive industries over here are going to be worthwhile. Go and give that another few levels. And then let's have a look at the... Okay, first of all, this one I'm going to declare neutrality. But let's have a look at the Mexico versus Confederates. How is that going to develop? So the Confederate side does have more ships, most likely. Oh, Canada is on... Oh, so Canada and Confederates are on one side. And then Peru, Brazil, and Mexico on the other side. And no one else is really going to be joining on this one, so this could be an interesting one. Oh, nationalize all Confederate buildings. Oh. From Brazil. Okay, so there's probably a little bit of economic entanglement in there. We're still losing a lot of money right now. I suppose the construction costs have gone up drastically. So there is that. Plus there's some other... Well, actually, the diplomatic packs aren't too bad. Oh, subventions, though. Holy... Right. Okay, let's go ahead and have a look at the automobiles, first of all. I don't think we need to subvent that right now. There's still a huge amount of demand anyway, so we'll go for neutral, so that's 100,000 right there. It might mean that a bit less is sold, but that's fine. We do need a bit of that domestically anyway. And then the coal, I think that coal subventions will stay. So now we're only losing a few thousand pounds a week. That's not too bad. And that's all the iron mines being built in Kola Peninsula. So we've got, well, I suppose there's still room for more. But we do own a whole lot in there. And I reckon the population over here is still, yeah, it's pretty much skyrocketing. It's nearly 400,000. Oh, yeah, annual black creation, 90,000. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Standard of living is already 23 there as well, which is still below the average in our nation. But it's not too bad. Of course, if we start running out low on cash, we can always just increase the taxation. If we go for the medium taxes, that would be over £250,000 a week. At least in theory. In practice, it might not be quite that high. Because there's going to be then a bit less income from elsewhere, because people will not be consuming as much. Oh, what's this then? Oh, Scandinavia is having a bit of a revolt, I guess. Oh no, it's a... Right, they want to make Kaching into protectorate. Oh, France side's a bit... Oh. Okay, Scandinavia might be in trouble. Because now with the French support, I think it's going to be a much more equal... Well, actually, it's probably going to be much more tipped into the Kaching side of things. Unless someone that is rival to France joins in. Which could happen. Actually, how is that block doing right now? Can we still invite anyone else in? Oh, Carter is almost there. They would join in as soon as they can. And then, let's see, we are the last one on the list again, in terms of prestige, I guess. Yeah, the difference isn't much, though. But it does exist. Well, there we go, 230 million GDP. We're still number 9. I mean, I suppose getting to number 8 is going to be rather difficult. I don't think we'll manage that. But is there still a whole lot... Oh, yeah, there's still a whole lot... Oh, there we go, there's the flash raising. So that's for the fishing in particular. That could be handy. Let's actually have a look. How much of an impact does that have? Oh, there's also license range. Right, yeah, let's get the mechanized slaughterhouses. And also, intensive wool gathering. Get more fertilizer and fabrics. And then we can get the tractors for the farms. That's the range. We can all... Oh, refrigerator rail cars. Sure. Seems like it might actually be profitable. Also, the iron mines will get the steam donkeys in. It might be a bit costly, but the productivity overall is going to be improving. Just make sure that we got that everywhere that we have. Livestock ranches, let's also get the electric fences. Might not be profitable everywhere, but I'm sure it's going to be fine in the long run. And the munitions plant, we can also get the... Yeah, we'll reduce the labourers in there slightly. Artillery foundries, we could get the assembly lines. But then, right, it was the fisheries that we were looking at right now, once we can find them. So, flash freezing, that's going to increase electricity and transportation use, but also reducing the labour use by another 1,000 per level. So I think that's probably going to be alright. Now, is there... Ooh, hey, we can invite a country. Carter, welcome aboard. So you've joined in. Now you'll have access to a lot of good stuff. And that's no longer a thing. The Sego... Did we get a little... we've probably got a little bit of leverage that we can get from there. Let's start improving relations already. And also, how is the... Nah, we're still not going to get the mandate in time. Not that it's completely surprising or anything. Oh, we're actually... Yeah, we're not building a whole lot. Although I suppose... Oh, yeah, we're making a whole lot of money right now. The investment pool's going down. Oh, no. But yeah, we could potentially just let the private sector take over the construction for a little while. Although, maybe not fully. Still probably want to increase the... Actually get another few motor industries over here in our capital. For example, we could potentially get some more automotive industries as well. Get that to full 100. That is a whole lot of automotive industries. Oh, arc welding is spreading actually. That could be useful. That's going to give us even more construction speed as well. And also better shipbuilding. Oh, we need so much more infrastructure in our capital, don't we? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna start funding or subsidizing this. I think we need that. Because of course the diesel train still as well somewhere down the line, but we don't have that yet. I think the internal combustion engine is the tech needed. Oh, Marathi, mass immigration to our capital. Well, good if we needed more workforce. And Kaching backs down, okay. Shame. Declare neutrality on that one. I don't think I'm needed there. But I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll take the link down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.